Con, you seen that video. Jake don't get it. Um, First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shem Kakadash, the bottom to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the brother doing work in sincerity and in truth. The hopeful elect, the brother waiting every day patiently for Yahweh Shema Shah to return so we can lead this place. Peace, shalom to you, brothers. All right. As you see the title, you see that Michigan, well, it's from the Detroit Metro Times. It says, violating Michigan stay-at-home order is now a $1,000 fine. Right. You see Jake out there in the streets. Now, Esau is already putting together all type of laws and legislation. You know, this mark of the beast. And I think through the spirit, they just keeping people inside so they can start doing whatever they're the moves they're trying to make, like putting up 5G towers and running lines and putting it up. Things are getting real. Esau does this shit undercover, but in front of you. You wouldn't know why a 5G tower is being put up and look like a tree. You wouldn't understand if your mind is not on spiritual. Now you see Jake is talking about 5G, but they just thinking about when they could party, as you see in the video. I guess those guys saw a friend died. I just showed a little clip, and they was at a gas station in the city of Detroit. But I'm gonna read this article. I hope the brother's edified. Okay, but this says Michigan is serious about stopping the spread of the coronavirus. Violating Governor Gretchen Whitman stay-at-home order could now result in a $1,000 fine. So now this will make people stay in even more. Jake ain't trying to drop $1,000. Shit, Jake don't even have $1,000. You got a few guys that got 1,000, but you take that 1,000, but you're gonna find a majority of Jake inside. Jake ain't got the shit. Jake barely got $200-300 in the bank account, and if they got that, they happy as hell. They could buy a drink. They can get their little whatever their devices, and they live. Jake barely paying their bills. But they're talking about giving a $1,000 fine to you guys, to Jake that's out there violating basically the order. It says previous violations of Whitman executive order, so it's an executive order, all right, which called on a Michigan, which called on all Michigan residents to stay home for 3 weeks, right? So right now we basically in a lockdown in Michigan. Everything is basically closed down. Everything is basically closed down. The casinos, the auto plants, et cetera, et cetera. There is and Jake is getting bored and restless. You got videos of Jake talking shit to the police, talking about his hood. Right now, Esau's not coming in with those Gurkha troops, or basically he's not even coming with right now. They have a standing army, which is that the National Guard, waiting to put boots on the ground, and some of them are ready to put elbows in the back of Jake's head and the back of rifles to tell your ass to stay in the house, man. Jake got to feel the air. But hey, look, man, all this thing is from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Let me keep reading the article. Previously, violations of Whitman's executive order, which called on all Michigan residents to stay at home for 3 weeks, except to conduct essential business, was a misdemeanor punishable by $500 and up to 90 days in jail. See, it was already a fine. Jake probably don't even know it was a fine, But monkey see, monkey do, because soon enough they're gonna start writing them tickets up, and we know either it's gonna be Jake gonna be able to pay it, or Jake gonna go to jail, and Jake ain't gonna care, you know. But on Thursday, Michigan Department of Health and Human Services Director Robert Gordon issued an emergency order setting a civil penalty um, up to $1,000 for violations of the order. So they're really trying to crack down on Jake or anybody that's out in the streets. But mainly these guys is out here throwing parties and still thinking they could just do what they want to because they haven't been taken down. So, hey man, this quarantine is basically martial law. All right, and already in a police state. Everything they're doing is just checkers. It's not checkers, it's chess. Like it's chess. It's very strategic, man. The penalty also applied to executive orders that profit large gatherings. So you get large gatherings of people and non-essential business. So now we brothers can't even be out there on the street. You know, it's too many of us that when we stand out there on the highways and byways, we can't even stand out there because there's an order of not gathering. A person can have coronavirus without knowing it. Gordon said it in a statement, which is kind of stupid. Well, we find out as I was looking at the Elder Demonstration Pot video that in the kits that they have, they're giving coronaviruses. So how did the coronavirus jump inside of the kits? That's how you're getting it. You know, I had 4 people I knew in 2 days die from this thing, from this so-called coronavirus. Which I through the spirit, I know they gave them the coronavirus. They added to it or induced the more pressure to add numbers. No, this thing is the people are actually dying from this, But the hoax is that you can get rid of it. It can be done, through but really it's a spirit on you because Yahweh Shemiah Shai. Hey, some brothers probably already had it because a lot of brothers out here, a lot of people out here say they had a bad flu. It was months ago, a month ago, and they had it a few weeks ago and they got rid of it. It's really in the body, how your body is basically, and it's really Yahweh Shemiah Shai, let you live or let you die or let you get sick. All right? It says in the statement they can spread the disease to others who can spread it to others, So it's just basically they saying, well, if you out there, you can basically spread the disease to other people. We don't want you guys out there. And it says the only way to stop the spread is social distance, or they saying 6 feet. Jake ain't doing that. Shit, we living in a house. You living with people. You living in you going to work and you end up 2 feet from a person. People ain't even paying attention half the time when they doing this thing. So really, it's it's up to the person to actually basically so-called obey these quarantine laws. But what it's doing is just putting fear in people, putting the fear in the people. But soon enough, this all gonna shut down the street. Everything is gonna be shut down. All right, let me read a couple more paragraphs. It says the only way to stop this spread is social distancing, and a civil penalty and a potential licensing action send a strong message to Michiganders that social distancing is essential to save lives. All right, they're not trying to save your life; they're just trying to get their agenda done. It said businesses that violate the order could face additional penalties, right, from the relevant licensing agencies. Churches and places of worship are exempt from the ban on large gatherings, a move that has drawn criticism for being not only dangerous but also unconstitutional. Because now you got people saying, listen, if we can't do it, why is churches? It's the same thing. And on top of that, they probably made legislation or, because those church pastors want their money. All right, let's see. The executive order allows essential businesses such as grocery stores, pharmacies, carry-out restaurants, gas stations, utility companies, and medical centers that stay open. To stay open, residents are still permitted to go outside and exercise or walk their dogs. So right now they're saying, well, you can still go out. You can still go walk your dog. You can still do these certain things, but we just want you to be 6 feet from each other. Hey, listen, they're not listen. That's right now. They're trying to keep the minds of Jake calm. You still got freedom. We just want you to get the social distancing, stay spread apart so we can, make sure this coronavirus thing spread. Now, believe me, it's a disease, but still, we still in between is 5G, which is being turned up. I'm seeing fish. A woman posted a video of a little small pond, I believe, and it was just fish dead everywhere. I'm guaranteed if she looked around, it was probably with some 5G towers. I didn't get to complete the whole video, but I knew where it probably went and the direction it went in. Okay. So they said you can walk your dog outside. Make Jake feel like, yeah, okay, we can still go and exercise, man. Look, they're going to shut you down to the point they're going to tell you you're going to have to keep your ass in the house, man. It says the order was set to expire on April 13th. During Thursday evening town hall, Whitmer said she would likely extend it. On Sunday, the federal government called for Americans to stay home through the end of April and possibly until June. So this thing is going longer. They're adding days, weeks. It's adding actually 70 more days because President Trump basically added all the way to June 9th. Now you see all these companies doing whatever they're doing. Companies are doing all this. They're losing money. They're doing what they're trying to do. They're trying to stay open, but I'm still working, and you still got Jake that's some Jake still working, but the majority of Jake is on unemployment. But which is we know is to implode the economy, man. But Jake is still can't they can't stay away and stay out. So it's gonna be a costly situation for Jake. When the police roll up on him, Jake can't be in the house too long. Jake like to party, get it on, get to see people, see some women, see some ladies, do what they usually do. Okay, that's the end of the paragraph. All right. Okay, here's a couple of scriptures. This is 2nd Ezra 15:18. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. Right, because that's soon enough to happen, man. You see the party and reveling, but that is gonna turn into sadness, man. They shall not regard the kings and princes. They not regarding these what the governor and are saying to do. They're not gonna sit there and stay in the house. They're not listening to them. It says, and the course of the actions is stand in the power. A man should desire to go into a city. So right now, Jake is like, man, they getting antsy. They gotta do something. They want to get out and about. They want to have they want to socialize. They want to get back to the club. They're not trying to go see what Yahweh Shimon Shah is talking in, and they give some Bible scriptures and they'll do all that, but they're not trying to take it into thought that this is all from the Lord. And what can we do? See, this is what it's all gonna come to, man. Because they think in their own eyes they think they're right, man. But this is where the Most High is whipping Jake ass at this moment, and Jake don't even realize it, man. It says, in the course of their action, they should stand. They stand in their power. A man should desire to go into a city. Maybe they was desiring, man. And so they jumped out into the streets, man. And that's how it's going to be more. It's going to be even heavier. And shall not be able. See, right now they can't. Can't really socialize the way they want to. They all for work. They got nothing to do. Jake don't have really much to do. Shoot. Some of them still getting the unemployment check. Now they got free money to do what the hell they want to do. They wait for the $1,200 to come through, plus the check, plus, they get free money for a few weeks. Hey, they want to extend that, He says, because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. And right now they're being troubled, man. You got to steal your ass in the house. You can't make a move. You can't do nothing. You can't pull your nice little bike out. You can't even just have a nice little brisk walk. You know, brisk walk right now. Well, you could give a brisk walk, but you can't stay out and gather amongst people. You know, like brothers like Jake, they like to sit in front of the crib, drink a little bit. Shit, police will pull up on your ass till you go in the house. You know, right now they being easy, but when they get ready to tell your ass to stay, go in the house, and the first thing you say, and the National Guard see, man, these Edomites ain't gonna play. Or these Edomites, these Jake ain't gonna play, because some of these Jakes are Edom. Some of these dudes that look like Jake are Edomites, and some of these Edomites are Jake, but still, I mean, that's really irrelevant. But you still have you. Hey, listen, basically, some people are just some of these National Guardsmen are ready to kick some ass. You know, take some teeth out, feel good, get some aggression in. You know, all right, because the cities are troubled. You know, you got coronavirus, it's the police inside the Detroit the police department. You got the police chief. The police chief got coronavirus. A couple of his policemen done died from it. You know, and like I said, I knew 2 people. I knew 4 people in 2 days. They died from this virus, man. The houses shall be destroyed, right? And men shall be afraid. You're gonna be afraid, man. You know, from this thing that's to come, man. Right now, it's still at the beginning stages of this martial law, and Jake ain't scared of the police. I ain't scared. He ain't scared of the police. They right now they because it's not nothing happening. The fines that they receive, they ain't gonna try to pay them, but still 90 days in jail. Hey, you got people being released because of that. Hey, who want to go to jail? Shoot. I'd rather go home, but still, hey, we either or, they're gonna have to figure this out in due time. But Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna spank that ass soon. Okay. Okay, this couple of scriptures I have. This is Isaiah 5:21. It says, "Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes, and prudent in their own sight." Woe unto you that woe means destruction. Woe you that are wise and making your own state, your own way, or make your own. If you wise in your own eyes, man, ain't nothing gonna happen to me, man. You know, blah blah blah. Yeah, right. Coronavirus could get you, yeah, which is basically a flu, a harder flu. Okay, that's fine, you know, but hey, they never consider that Yahweh Shema Shai put this out here. Smack Jake on the ass and calm his ass down and let you see. Because these dudes, I don't believe these dudes, it done got out of hand to the point where they can't really control it. You know? Okay. Let me read it from the top again. It says, "Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight." Okay? All right. It says prudent in their own sight. Bayana. Okay. It says to discern, understand, consider. Right? To perceive and concern, to understand. All right. So basically, to discern or understand, and they understand their own sight. They see their own way. All right. He says, "Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle strong drink, which justify the wicked." Yeah, they justify the nigga that's selling drugs. They justify the wicked things about the world, you know, and don't want to come to Yahweh Shema Shai and come to, you know, because nowadays I got people calling me want to know scriptures, or they want you to put them in a study session. We ain't putting you in no study session. I ain't heard from you. You everywhere, you IOIC, you ain't never win. You still fucking other men's women, and you got a beard, and you ain't even got a beard, but you can grow. You know, they don't take this thing serious, man. You know, all right. Was justify the wicked, right? They justify the so-called white man. I ain't even all in all that racist shit, man. We all should come together, man. Hey, man, just so-called white man has had. You know, man, Jake, y'all niggas do the same thing. Y'all ain't gonna get it right either, man. You know, them guys, man. They justify the wicked for reward. So they For justify the wicked. Hey, look, they get benefits like these athletes, these singers. Alicia Keys painting her son's nails. That's wicked, man. All right. It says, and take away the righteous of the righteous from them. So righteousness from the righteous. So you see us on the highways and byways. Hey, you look at us like we the worst niggas in the world, man. Because we telling you to stay away from the so-called white man and his ways and his laws and come back to Yahweh Shem Shai. Man, I don't see color. Yeah, but every time you with your homeboys, the motherfucking white eating the damn crackers. See, Jake is two-faced too. He's a snake, man. All right. Verse 24. Therefore, as a fire devours the stubble, and the flame consumeth the chaff, so their root shall be as rottenness, and their blossom shall go up as dust, because they have cast away the law of the Lord of hosts and despised the word of the Holy One of Israel. Yeah, you despise them. When you see us out there, you cast it aside, man. Yeah, the fire, and it's gonna be a lot of fire, and it's gonna be things it's gonna be destruction that's gonna come out, man. It's gonna be hell. Right now you gonna hear you still get to make moves, but when it get quiet, when the streets get quiet, when you hear a scream 2-3 blocks away because it's so quiet, you ain't making a move. Everybody got their lights out, or the lights are out and it's dark. At night, and you hoping nobody come in. See, it's gonna be chaos out here, man. But Jake don't get it, man. Okay, they despise the Lord, man. Right? How they despise the Lord? They put it aside. They rather go in the way of wickedness, their own way, own sight, instead of going in the way of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? They rather give reverence to niggas that sell drugs. They rather give the so-called white man his due. Rather go into every facet of this thing, of this world, than to come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He still got his hands open, man. All right. Therefore, his arms open. Therefore, his in his anger, therefore is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people. Right. And this is anger. This is part of his anger, man. These are the plagues that was sent out. Shoot, this is a plague. But he gonna have a big plague, man, when they come in kicking in doors, man. When they come in with them ray guns, them laser guns that'll cut your ass in half, which is probably old technology, man. They probably got some shit that we don't even know what they got, man. The Eater robots, the Terminator robots, man. Hey, this is gonna be some destruction that's gonna happen in front of Jake, man. Handmaid's Tale type deal. You're gonna hear the women getting raped, man. Your woman getting raped, your family getting killed. You trying to escape. They torture you, putting you in concentration camps, man. All right. It's gonna be a big surprise for you guys, man. And he have stretched forth his hand. The Most High still is telling you to repent, man. Bring your ass back to my laws and understanding, man. Just to your best of your ability, get with it. Start studying, man. Get with the camps, man. Because we're supposed to be a whole bunch of Israelites on these streets, man. All right. It says, and have smitten them in the hills and tremble, and the hills did tremble, right? And their carcasses were torn, and in the midst of the streets, right? So it's gonna be dead bodies everywhere, shredded up. Tanks gonna run over them. Bloody animals will come and eat them. Because look, right now, there's no animals are coming into the city because it's more quieter now. Okay. Ain't no telling what these devils got really in store. They already got them 5G towers trying to hide them, and that's for your mark of the beast. Okay, it says, for all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hands are stretched out still. So Jake got to come back and repent, but still, that's why it's more that's gonna be dead than that be saved, man. There's gonna be 2/3 of Israelites gonna be put to death. 100% of Israelites, except the elect that come out of America, gonna be gone. The elect or the 1/3 that's in America gonna be destroyed. So 100% of that, of the 2/3, is gonna be destroyed in America. So we're in a time. We're in a time where the Lord is Yahweh Shem Yahushai is setting this up. This is the beginning of sorrows. This is the beginning of the terror. He's the king of terrors, man. You know, so through the $1,000 of fines, and Jake ain't gonna put their ass in. But hey, the Most High, hey, he gonna get these Edomites. They gonna come in kicking you in your ass. The super tough tone that's in this neighborhood, nobody can mess with, gonna get his ass kicked in front of everybody. That's just like, that's sort of like having in the plantation, the strongest guy getting beat down by the master. And guess what, y'all? They're gonna be trying keeping their ass in the house. You know, but soon enough, the uproars too gonna start happening, man. The world is gonna get tired. You got you got the Edomite Jakes that's in the mountains, or just the militia type dudes, man. Hey, they know about this because they know the chip is coming. So hey, that's really it, you know. So, and with that, I want to give all praise to you. How about Shem Yahshua, peace, salutation, brothers, and shalom.